All right, so depending on where you're at with your avoidant discard or your emotional execution, depending on what you've chosen to take responsibility for and understand the opportunity that you have to fully see yourself or the things that have been uncovered about yourself with this moment, with this event, this major event. It is a major and powerful and profound event that you had in your life. Depending on where you're at, maybe you decided to integrate, maybe you decided to sit with what's going on, even though you're not going to get closure from that person. You can't expect it, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot expect it. My philosophy at this point, 6 or 7 weeks in here, openly, admittedly, I have obsessive thoughts about this person still, 7 weeks later. And what I've done is I've started to meditate to the point where anytime I have that thought, I'm trying to stop those thought patterns, which is a very difficult thing to do. Now, I stay busy, I stay active, all of these things, but man, I have to be honest, I can't help myself. When you get no closure, that's the profound power that this person actually had, all right? And it's a profound realization about how you actually emotionally attach to this person, which is a huge, 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 huge blind spot. I have to forgive myself about it because I found you like want to be insecure about it to a certain extent, like what in the F happened? But also, you've got to give yourself grace. You've got to give yourself grace because you were bonding to that person and you were at least expecting something, a similar level to be reciprocated. When you realize that just was not happening, there's real trauma in that. There is a real inequity in that. And so for me, as much as I want to meditate and get rid of these thought patterns, a part of me actually is relishing in that moment, knowing that the pain and those short little micro bursts of thoughts that happen keep me in a mindset where I'm pushing forward with a lot of things, and that I need to fully integrate and really become powerful myself. This is a transfer of power, reassigning that love, as in that cup runneth full and you were pouring your love into closed hands. But that love can be reassigned, and this is what you're teaching yourself to do. So you're actually embracing this moment and this time. You want to get over it. Like a part of me wants to just be zapped by that Men in Black thing on the movie, the little thing that they zap and people's memory gets erased. A part of you really wants to do that, but at the same time, I understand that doesn't do me any good. Right? We're trying to integrate those weaknesses and blind spots and turn them in a form of mental judo, turn them from a weakness into a strength. Public speaking. You fear public speaking. Start going on social media and talking about a certain topic that you want to talk about. Don't write it down. Don't make a script. Just talk about it. Show your intentions. Show your mannerisms. Show who you are. Right? Be willing to put yourself out there, right? And that's just an example, but in any case, you turn those fears into strengths by going through those rites of passage. Put yourself out there and just go for it. Go through the trials and tribulations, that the pain that you are required to have to fully integrate and to level up that next step. This was the beauty of the discard. It's a blessing as much as it was a curse, man, because that is a curse. All right. And when you have that emotional and romantic whiplash by which you don't know what the hell happened, like all of a sudden, just like it'd be a text on Valentine's Day, for example, in my case, right? You aren't going to get closure unless you decide to take responsibility and accountability and integrate those learning lessons as a rite of passage and teach yourself how to emotionally detach. So even though you're having those feelings, or rather those thoughts, I've learned to not have feelings about it so much. So I'm thinking about it, but it's not really producing feelings. Now, neuroscientists will tell you whatever the case it is about hormones and these things, but the simple fact of the matter is you're learning to detach over time, and you can change your thought patterns as you level yourself up. You're getting yourself ready to go in those moments when you've got the egotistical serpent of mental resistance, self-doubt, and all these things. You can quickly cut them out and realize you're in the moment. You're going through this rite of passage that is truly a profound and powerful moment in your life moving forward. What is going to be built foundationally on this time? Embrace it. You're going to still obsess over these things. You're going to ruminate. Pay attention to the conversations that you're having with yourself and ground yourself back in the moment. Grounding is very important to do. And in the process, we have to find time for introspection. Why are we having these thoughts still? Why did we end up emotionally attaching the way that we did? All right. And these are questions that are within each person. And so as you go through this time, you're not alone. Millions of people on a daily basis are going through heartbreak worldwide. Millions, tens of millions of people. All right. You're not alone. However, we end up putting one foot forward and the next foot forward. And that's what you do. And realize that one day you are going to be, you're already powerful. It's already within. All this did was bring it to the surface. It's up to you to make the choice what you do with that profound power that you are acquiring if you choose to.